Hey guys, this is Sean Sandridge bringing you another Monday Night Madness video of Basketball Wives, Season 7, Episode 5. I got my notes, so let's talk about it. Let's just start with my takeaways. Okay, so my takeaways is that OG, you either like her or you hate her. There's no in between with her. Cece, you need to step up your clapback game. And Tammy made me laugh this whole episode. Tammy was not even trying to hide it. She was like, listen, I'm going to enjoy the whole thing. If you need to pop off, if you need to knock a girl out, I'm just going to sit in the sidelines and I'm going to laugh about it. I'm going to either laugh at your expense or I'm going to laugh at their expense. So she wasn't pulling any punches. So let's start with the episode. Okay, so Jackie and Malaysia are shopping and meet with OG. So this is the first time Malaysia is meeting up with OG, and of course OG is the new girl and Malaysia is not feeling her in the beginning. Malaysia is eyeing this girl up because she does not think her style is up to par with hers, and OG shows up with this white shirt with the side boob showing and this high-waisted striped pant, and Malaysia's like, this girl has no style and I just can't. So but she ends up warming up to her, thinking that, you know, maybe she's a girl that I can hang out with. Jackie's trying to get OG warmed up to the girls, and of course OG is not doing a good job. Evelyn is talking to her daughter Shanice. Shanice is a pretty young girl, and Shanice is wearing a dress, a top with the side boob, but she's 20, so she can get away with the side boob. She's talking to her daughter about the embryos. She's decided that since her embryos are fertilized with Carl's sperm and that they're no longer together, that she is not going to move ahead with having the embryos. So she's made that decision. Cece is doing her little Kill Bill workout, and she's with her bae, Byron. And she's, you know, having a little talk with her bae and saying that since her and the girls and Kristen have been kind of integrated with the girls, that her and Kristen aren't hanging out very much. You know, Byron's an old dude. Byron's a guy. He's really not into all this yin yang these girls are doing. And he's like, listen, not everybody's going to like you, and you're just going to have to go with the flow. Cece is still trying to find a way to work it out with these girls, but you know, Cece, you're just going to have to find your way. You need to either stand up and go, keep your name out of my mouth and buck up, or you're just going to have to fall back. And I think that she's going to do some falling back, but we'll see, because, you know, everybody's not built for all this. Malaysia, Evelyn, and OG meet up. Malaysia's not feeling OG because OG is asking a little too many questions about the relationship between Evelyn and Jackie, of course, from her pool party. And Malaysia is being not so subtle about, you need to cut this. And they start having friction because Malaysia's like, listen, Jackie's my girl. You said that Jackie's your girl. We shouldn't be having a conversation about Jackie. So it doesn't end well with them. So let's see. Okay, so, oh, there's Milo. So I get the feeling like OG is like a bull in a china shop. You know, I think one or two things happens when you're the new girl. Either you try to find where your footing is, or you just go, I'm just going to find my position and kind of, you know, put yourself in. And again, just like I said before, I think she feels that her aggressiveness that works for her on the field is going to work for her off the field, and she is just not gelling with the girls except with Jackie and with Tammy. But the other girls are not feeling her. Jackie and Tammy are having an acting class. Now, I wish they had spent a little bit more time on Jackie's therapy session because that's how the last episode ended. But we find Jackie and Tammy are having an acting lesson with a coach. The coach is taking them through a little bit of improv, a little bit of tapping into your emotions and putting you in scenarios. Some of it is a little bit of warm up. It's a little bit of everything that we're seeing at this class. And Malaysia is just sitting there watching for moral support. Jackie's in a play, and she's finding that between the acting class and therapy, she's really finding a more positive and appropriate way to channel her emotions. And Malaysia tells Jackie what transpired with her meeting up with Evelyn and OG, and she's like, I ain't feeling your girl. So Malaysia and Evelyn, of course, sees OG, and they are making judgments about her appearance. Now, this is one thing I will say, and again, because it's out there, right? I would say that out of all the ladies, OG probably is the natural girl. So you have all these ladies that have had some form of enhancement, and OG is a regular schmegular girl. I mean, frankly, there's nothing wrong with her breasts, but they're very natural and they're not enhanced, and they're all looking at her like, yuck. But you know what? I feel the same way about seeing all these ladies' breasts hanging out during the confessional. It's like, pull them puppies in. So, you know, to each his own. But, you know, they're being a little bit judgmental with OG. OG has more than likely a very natural body. It doesn't look like she's had any work done. And they're making their little snide comments. You can see between Evelyn and Malaysia how they were eyeballing her. So Malaysia is thinking, we're gonna work on her wig game, because again, they didn't do well, and they were kind of going back and forth about each other's looks. And Evelyn was like, your hairline wants to run away from you. It doesn't even like you. And so Malaysia's gonna have this wig party, which is like a makeover. Remember when they were doing that the 2 seasons ago with the one girl saying, oh, we're gonna do a makeover and ambush her? But OG's not sure how to take it. So she's trying to be open, but she's like, I don't know if it's gonna be a real fun party or if it's gonna be an ambush. It's an ambush, girl. It's an ambush. Evelyn meets with Jennifer at the beach. She tells Jennifer that she's made the decision to release her embryos, not move forward with the embryos. And so to symbolize her releasing of the embryos, she has a box of butterflies, and Jennifer feels like she's really close to her, that their friendship is moving forward, because this is really a serious and intimate thing, and to have her, you know, share with her about something so personal, she really feels like their friendship is blossoming and going in the right direction. So Tammy and OG meet at the nail salon. OG is realizing she is not winning friends, that she needs to do a do-over. Tammy's like, listen, these girls are hard, you know. And then we flash back, because she's like, listen, these girls, they have their first impression, and they done eyeballed you, and they've already made their idea about who you are and what you're about and your looks and all that. And then they key back to when Tammy was first there, and she wasn't fashion forward like the girls. Side note, I'm just gonna be honest, and I realize I'm a plain Jane kind of girl, but there's really nobody's look that I can die over. None of these girls have such fashions that I'm like, woo. I mean, I just need her wardrobe. So, you know, I think everybody needs to do them, but I know that these girls are really judgmental about the looks, but none of these girls got anything that I would be crazy over. So Tammy's like, listen, if you need to put a girl in her place, go ahead. If they're gonna clown you, I'm just gonna be honest. If I find something funny, I'm gonna laugh, girl. I'm just gonna laugh. So she puts OG on notice. OG's like, I need to make things right with Malaysia. And but you know what, Tammy, you only a friend but so far, because you didn't tell her that the wig party was really for her. Okay, so the wig party comes. All the ladies are there. OG in Malaysia talks. OG tries to make an apology, but it was kind of like sorry, not sorry. Kristen's not feeling OG because she's still feeling kind of salty because of the comment that she said about her husband. Cece, poor Cece. Cece cannot win. Now, I don't know why everybody was mad at Cece at the end, but Cece was not at the pool party. So she, like any other chick in the group, would say, oh, so y'all had this event, so how'd it go? That's all she said. And there it went. All these little tirades came. So Cece asked a little question about how did the pool party go. Then Cece and Kristen got into it, and she's like, listen, respect me and my man and my family, and I'll respect yours. OG was like, yeah, okay. And then Malaysia's like, everything was going well, which it really wasn't. But she was like, everything was going well until you brought it up about the party. And then they all kind of ganged up on Cece. Now, I did notice that the lines were drawn. It was like Cece, Jackie, and Tammy on one side, and all the ladies were on the other side. Cece now has to kind of defend herself, and she's not really good. She's not good on the clapbacks. She's not good on the comebacks. And Cece walks out because Jennifer all of a sudden now wanted to just like buck up and talked about, is you dumb? Is you dumb? Because Cece's bringing back this happy ending gate, and she's not over it. And Jennifer's like, get over it. You know, you're supposed to be smart and got all these degrees, but you can't comprehend this. So Cece moves out. She moves out the thing. Kristen's like, listen, you need to get a backbone. You need to stand up for herself, because you know, I understand it, because I have found myself in that situation. Like, after the fact, you got all these ideas that you want to say to somebody. She's saying them to Kristen outside, which she's like, listen, you know, and she had a good point. She's like, okay, the next time you want to talk about my degrees, where's your job? Where's your work? Where's your business? Where do you show up? And she's saying all this, but she's not saying it to the girls. And that's what Kristen was trying to say. And Cece is just not queen of the comebacks. She needs to take an improv class or something. She needs to play the dozens with her old man bae. Tell him about the dozens. Maybe do a couple of your mama jokes. I don't know. But she needs to have a comeback, and she's not really good with the clapback. So, Cece, I don't know. They're going to eat her up and spit her out. She either needs to just go off, or she needs to just not say anything. But it was funny because Tammy left. Tammy got her life watching everything. She like got her dinner and a show, and she's like, peace. And Jennifer's like, why did she leave? Tammy left because there was nothing else to see. She's like, you know, Tammy is at this place, and put it down in the comments. Just let me know if you get this feeling. Because she was like, she gives me this feeling like, okay, the producers have said that I need to show up. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to show up for as long as I feel is appropriate, so I can still get my full check. And then as long as I don't have a reason to stay, I'm just going to leave. But nobody can say that I'm not participating. And, you know, Tammy tried on some wigs and all that, and she watched everybody else, you know, have a fit. And Tammy is just like, I'm just in a different place, and it has nothing to do with me. And I'm good. I'm good. Peace out. So, yeah, that's what I got from it. They kind of gave me a headache, but it was kind of all over the place. And, yeah, a lot of manufactured beefs. So let me know what you think about this episode. Take care of yourself and each other. And I will see you next week for some more Monday Night Madness. Bye.